Hi! So I wanted to do a first impression on the Milk Makeup Blur Liquid Matte Foundation. I have the shade Fair. I have not put this on my face other than to see if the shade matched, and it doesn't. So that's going to be number one. We're not off to a good start. I'm going to go wash my face really quickly, and I will be right back to apply this. Okay, I threw my hair up and I washed my face because I had like a teeny bit of makeup on, just some concealer to cover up all of these beautiful things. I'm going to just use the Pixi Beauty Rose Ceramide Cream. It's just a moisturizer just to prep. I've been using this the past couple of days. Sorry if that was loud. I know this mic might be a little bit weird. I have an external mic, but when I was just trying to set it up, it was not working, and I don't know why. So I'm forced to use, I'm either forced to use the mic on the camera or do like a voiceover, but I don't know how I'm going to do a voiceover if like I'm talking in the, I don't know. So whatever. We're doing this for now. I'm going to see if I can get an external mic. You know, if people are responsive to this video. If no one watches it, then why even bother getting a better mic? Okay, so I'm going to put that on, and then I'm going to put on the Rose Flash Balm by Pixi as well. I just got sent these, which is why I'm using them. This one specifically says you can use it as a moisturizer and primer and a mask. I'm going to use it as a primer. I'm going to just put it kind of everywhere. Kind of the same as the moisturizer I just put on. I don't know why. I don't know if you could tell, but I was just like holding my hand like this over here. Okay, it's been a, I don't know, it's been a long day. Kind of. I woke up at like 10 o'clock and I was like, I want to film. I just got a new camera. Want to film something, and I didn't. And then I was waiting for my boyfriend Eric to wake up so we could go to the grocery store because I didn't want to go by myself. So then we did that, and now I'm back here, and then I was playing with the external mic for like an hour, and now it's like 3 o'clock and I have work in 2 hours. So we'll see if I actually finish this video, because I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to wear this foundation in public because it's going to be too dark. So I'm just going to let that sit for a couple minutes. Because the last time, one time I used the Flash Balm, the Rose Flash Balm, and it started, and I put my foundation on like immediately, and it started like peeling away. So I want to wait for this to like dry down a little bit. I'm going to be using the Luxie Beauty round top blender, so it looks like this, and then a beauty blender that I just dampened, and it's pretty filthy, so we'll see how this goes. Again, I'm in the shade Fair in the Milk. Well, I'm not in the shade Fair. I have the shade Fair. I'm going to use the Beauty Blender first. I'm going to start on this side. Maybe I'll zoom you in a little bit. Is this too close? Alright, so that's the shade so far. Okay. Let me get my mirror because I'm staring in the viewfinder. Okay. Alright, so I first, off the bat, I think a little goes a long way, because this is looking kind of heavy right now with the amount that I put on. So I don't know if you can even, I guess it's not the worst shade in the world. Does it look a little pink to you? I can never tell. Like, I'm the worst with foundation matching, to be honest. I feel like my foundations are either too dark or too light. For years I used the Bare Minerals original foundation powder, and I always had the shade, I would either use the shade Fairly Light or Fairly Medium, and I'm not medium, like, not. So I would always buy that shade, and I would feel like, oh, that's my shade. And then I have it now, and if I wear it, I'm like, this is so dark and pink on me. So this does look a little dark to me if you compare it to the rest of my body. And I do think it's a little pink because I feel like my neck, if you can tell, looks a little bit more yellow in comparison. I don't know. I'm making this up, so, you know. I have no expertise on just saying words. Okay. This doesn't look bad on the first layer. I didn't use like a pore filling primer, so my nose looks a little porous. And you can definitely still see like my acne scars and this pimple that won't go away. And it's dark, but I think you can see like a line right here maybe. Alright, so Beauty Blender check so far. I'm going to try it with the brush now. I'm going to apply this directly to the brush. I'm going to use that amount if you can see it. And start stippling this. Oh. So, okay. This is like my fresh. This is my, like what's dried down. Definitely looks like it got darker, right? Am I crazy? So, yeah. That definitely looks darker to me. Am I crazy? Like, I mean, this looks lighter. This looks darker to me. Like the freshly applied. I still think a little goes a long way. With the Beauty Blender and the brush so far. Just kind of bringing this everywhere. Bringing it all the way down. So now that this was on, let's see. It's not looking great around my nose. And I might have put too much on this side because it's like not sinking in. So I think I do, oh god damn it. I think I do prefer the sponge with this. Oh, this is what it's looking like. Like I said, my nose, it's kind of like streaking. Like this brush doesn't really streak. So I think it's the amount of product I put on. It's like my nose isn't, it looks really makeup-y on my nose. Like this is actually like, I don't know what I'm saying. It's creasing under my eyes already, but that's fine because I haven't set it, so. And I think this is one that you would have to set because it still feels a little bit tacky. Alright, well, I'm gonna go put the rest of my makeup on and come back and give you final thoughts. Okay, so I'm back. I don't have a full face of makeup on because I'm hoping you can see what I see. Basically the line right here of where the foundation starts and ends. So, I don't know. I'm going to zoom you in again. This is a great first video. Okay, so I think it's too dark on me. I think it looks really heavy. Product blended okay on top. I had no problem. I used bronzer and a blush and a teeny bit of a highlighter. I just think it's too dark and that's why I'm like, you know, lukewarm about it. I think my pores look great, especially with no pore filling primer. My nose, it got a little bit better when I went over again and smoothed it out with the Beauty Blender. But if I could get the right shade and not use as much, I think I would be okay with it. Because my forehead looks fine. My only other gripe, as a glasses wearer, and if you're a glasses wearer, hello. As a glasses wearer, it's really hard to find foundations that won't like come off on your glasses. And if you can see, I don't know if I'm in focus because I can't see, but if you can see like where my glasses go, I powdered my nose and it's still coming up when I put my glasses on and when I remove them. And a big thing for me with foundations is by the end of the day, I'm super oily, and so my nose breaks down first. So I'm nervous if it's already kind of wearing off on my nose that it wouldn't be a really long wearing foundation. But overall, I think my skin looks really good. I think the shade is just wrong. I think it's pretty full coverage. Like this one's a really stubborn pimple, but correct me if I'm wrong, but it really helped, I think, over here with like all of my scarring and acne. Let me know if, I hope you liked it. Stay tuned for more videos. I have a bunch planned. It's just a matter of filming them. So thank you for watching. You know, like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Follow me on Instagram. That's where I do most of my makeup related things. Thank you for watching my first video like this. Thank you. So, all right. Bye.